So Tales of Agrabah is finally here, and we have a brand new realm to access. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through every step of the Aladdin Jasmine realm so that you can bring Aladdin and Jasmine into your valleys and collect every treasure this realm holds, including the 4 mysterious keys and the secret prize at the end. Oh, and I also did want to mention, I have broken this video down into chapters for your convenience. So if you're only stuck on a certain part, be sure to reference the chapter breakdown and you can fast forward exactly to the part that you're at. However, if you are missing certain items and you're not sure where to find them, I definitely recommend following along with this tutorial from start to finish, especially if you haven't done the realm yet, as you can get it done very efficiently following this guide. But I'll leave that up to you. So with that, let's get started. Alright, first things first, when you come into the realm, you're going to get a cutscene. There's going to be this big swirling sand in the middle, and this area is going to be sealed off, so you're not going to be able to go this way. It is going to be blocked by sandstone, and you will need to upgrade your pickaxe to destroy that sandstone, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Starting off in the realm, you're going to want to go left. You're going to come up here, and if you interact with this plank, which will be standing up, you can push it down and proceed forward. Next up, you're going to come up to this structure here, and these little pickaxes on the ground are kind of a clue. If you interact with this structure, you will get a written message that states it's weakened by the sandstorm, and hitting it with your pickaxe will break it down. Once you hit this with your pickaxe, you're going to be able to just go down it as if it were a staircase. Now, once you're down in this little area, you're going to see more sandstone here. There's going to be a green chest here with a little item in it. You will not be able to get that just yet, but we'll get to that. For now, you're going to go up this plank next, and you're going to interact with this board, knocking this one over as well, and proceeding onto this rooftop. Now, as we make our way down here, there are a few notes and things that you can pick up along the way, but we're not going to go into all that detail, and there will be more sandstone right here blocking the entrance into this part of the market. Now, coming over here, this is going to be the same situation we saw a minute ago, where you just hit this with your pickaxe. Now, as soon as you make your way down here, you're going to get another message regarding evasion. Essentially, this just explains how the new stealth mechanics work and why you need to avoid the swirling sandstorms. If you do get caught up in a swirling sandstorm, you'll be returned to this point and you'll have to start at the beginning of this path. The best advice I have to get through the swirling sandstorms is just to kind of watch them. They all follow a predetermined pattern, and if you view them for a couple of seconds, you'll have a pretty good idea about how they're going to move. And don't forget, you can also sprint to get past them quickly. Now, in this little stretch, there are a total of 3 little sand tornadoes. Once you make your way past all 3 of them, you should come out on the other side of this door. Once you're here, you're just going to start making your way through this portion of the marketplace. This is going to be sealed off by more sandstone, so don't worry about that at the moment. Of course, this is sealed off by some obstructions that cannot be moved, so you won't be going down that alleyway. And there is a little sandstorm here, but it's going to be a little while before you can get through that, so don't worry about that either. You're going to see a little pile of rotten fruit here, another thing we're not going to worry about at the moment. So for now, just make your way down this alleyway here. Now, you are going to see even more sandstones here blocking off this, and there's going to be another swirling tornado, but again, we cannot get past the sandstone at the moment, so we're going to keep going this way. So we'll move on down through the alley here, and this is the part where a lot of people got stuck or a little bit confused. So once you've came down this alleyway, there's going to be 2 sets of doors, one here and one here. Now, if you interact with the door here, it's going to say that it's barred from the other side, so you will not be able to go through this door. But if you turn around and check out this one, here's that pickaxe clue again. You see these pickaxes here on the right and left? You can use your pickaxe to break the bar on the door, allowing you to open it. Now you can make your way into the center marketplace, which will have a giant sandstorm, magic carpet flying around. You know, it's chaotic. So once you're in the central market, you're gonna find Jasmine standing right around this area. Speak to Jasmine and she's going to talk to you about upgrading your pickaxe. So we're finally going to be able to get through all of that sandstone. Though before we can start working on the pickaxe upgrade, Jasmine tells us we will need to access the Artisan District, so that is our next step for now. So from here, we'll make our way over to the Artisan District. Heading down here, here, you're going to have another conversation with Jasmine, and she's going to point out that the path to the Artisan District is blocked by more sandstone. Oh, and I definitely recommend keeping an eye on these little signs. Since there is no map in this biome, it's very easy to get lost. So just keep in mind, if you see this little hammer, that's the Artisan District. So since the path is blocked here, we're going to have to repair this little ramp so we can take this path. So you're going to need to find 3 wooden planks. Now let me tell you where each of those planks resides. One can be found right here leaning up against the wall, right next to the ramp. Easiest one to find. For the second one, it's going to be a little bit further back. We're going to backtrack where we came from. Right here. Now, this stall will be broken. You repair it later. Don't worry. It's a pile of rubble in your game right now if you're not progressed to this point. But right here in the sand, there's going to be a little mound you can dig up. That's going to be plank number 2. From here, we're going to make our way even further back, and we're going to find another ramp. And this one is one that you can just push over. We're going to walk up here. There's going to be another sand tornado. So be mindful of that. Slip past that sand tornado, and your third plank is going to be laying up against this wall right here. We're going to grab that plank, come back down this ramp. Now we have all 3 of the planks we need to repair this ramp here. Go ahead and insert all 3 of the planks and head on up to the rooftops. Now, once you've made your way up this ramp onto this rooftop, you're going to find that you cannot go this way as you need another wood plank to cross this bridge. So with only one direction to go in, we're going to go through this doorway, and right here you're going to spot a green chest. Go ahead and pick that up. It's got the stack of rugs decor item, which is a pretty cool little item we've seen throughout the marketplace. From here, you're going to see another one of those structures that you can break with your pickaxe. So hit this with your pickaxe, head down this ramp, and you are now officially in the Artisan District. Moving forward, right here beside these barrels, you're going to find 2 more planks. One is buried in the sand right where I'm standing, and the other is leaning against the wall, so go ahead and pick up both of those. Once you have both of the planks, go ahead and turn around, and Jasmine should be right here. Go ahead and have a conversation with her, and at this point, she's going to tell you in order to upgrade your pickaxe, you're going to need Artisan Alloy. And she also explains that it's a valuable item, so the best way to find it is to check for local storage chests. Now you're going to need to find 3 chests to get all of the alloy. So the first one is going to be right over here next to this little stall. You have like the little fireplace, and then of course the chest is right here. So just open up that chest and grab the alloy. Now that we've got our 2 planks and our first piece of alloy, we're going to head back up this ramp that we came down from to get into this district. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to go repair that bridge that we didn't have the wood for previously. With the bridge repaired, we're going to head across, and our second piece of alloy is going to be right here in this chest. At this point, there are 2 more planks you're going to need to grab. One is going to be leaning up against the wall right here, and the other one, if you come around this corner, it's going to be leaning up against the wall right here. Keep in mind, this area right here will be blocked by more sandstone, so don't worry about that right now. Now that we've got our 2 planks, we're going to come onto the other side of this barrel, and you're actually going to be able to interact with this barrel and roll it forward. Now at this point, you should have 3 planks in your inventory. So you're going to come over here to this ramp, and to repair this one, it's going to take all 3 of those planks. With the ramp repaired, we're going to head down, and our third piece of alloy is going to be in this chest right here. So go ahead and open that up, get your alloy, and then use your pickaxe to break the bar on the back of this door and proceed forward. From here, we simply need to make our way back into the Artisan District. Of course, this is still blocked by sandstone, but we go up this ramp, we take a left, and then we take another left, and just like that, we are back in the Artisan District. Once you're back in the district, go ahead and speak with Jasmine again and let her know you found the Artisan Alloy. Once you do that, she'll just recommend that you use the crafting bench that's right behind me here, and you can use this crafting bench to upgrade your pickaxe, or to get the upgrade. Once you craft the upgrade, be sure to go into your inventory and use the upgrade, and your pickaxe can now break sandstone. With your pickaxe upgraded, you're going to get another quest to break the sandstone at the entrance to the Artisan District, which is going to be this doorway right here. So you have the ramp here, this doorway right here is where you're going to break the sandstone. As soon as you break, I think like 3 or 4 of them, Jasmine is going to run out this door and head to her next destination. Now from here, Jasmine is heading to the south alley, and you could take the long way by going up here, but now that you have the upgraded pickaxe, you can actually break through the sandstone that's right here, and you can move through here, and now you are in the south alley. So we're gonna move through the alley here, we're gonna take a right, and as we move up a little bit further, we're gonna get to this trellis and this little marketplace sign here, and Jasmine's gonna be standing right here. Speaking to Jasmine will initiate some dialogue about finding Aladdin, and she's gonna ask you to break through more sandstone right here that's blocking your path. So you're going to break through that sandstone, and then we're going to proceed forward with Jasmine. Though be sure not to rush, because there is a swirling sand tornado here, and there are also 3 more planks for us to grab. The first plank is going to be right up here against this wall. You can pick it up as you run past the tornado. Our next 2 planks are going to be buried in the sand. One is going to be right here in front of this tree, and the third and final plank is going to be buried in front of this cart. Once you have all 3 planks in your possession, go ahead and come here, interact with this ramp, and put down the planks and proceed up the ramp. Now, once you get up here, you're going to have a nice little cutscene with Aladdin and Jasmine, and there will be a little bit of dialogue exchange, and then you can speak to Aladdin yourself. Once you speak to Aladdin, he's going to ask you to help him rescue Magic Carpet, who is currently stuck in the giant tornado in the center of the marketplace. Once you've closed out that conversation with Aladdin, there are a couple of items you're going to need to grab on this little balcony. First off, over here on the left-hand side by this trellis, you're going to break some sandstone, and there's going to be a pile of wood you can pick up right here in this corner. And over here, between this trellis and this bush, there's going to be a little bit more sandstone. Go ahead and break that, and you'll pick up some rope. Once you've picked up these 2 items, you're going to have another conversation with Jasmine and another conversation with Aladdin about fixing some things around Agrabah, including the giant swirling sands. Jasmine's going to recommend looking for clues in the South Market, and Aladdin is going to inform you that you need planks, fine ropes, and timber stacks. So first up, before we leave this balcony, there is one more little timber stack over here by this barrel. You're gonna have to break some sandstone in this area, but there's gonna be a timber stack right here. Once we pick up that timber stack, we're gonna roll this barrel out of the way. We're gonna push it back, and we're gonna repair this bridge with everything we just picked up. So the rope, the timber stack, the plank, we're gonna use all 3 of those items and fix this bridge. Heading across, now we're back up where we were earlier, where that sandstone was blocking our path. Now at this point, you're going to have another conversation with Aladdin where he talks about finding a way down from the rooftops. Once you finish up that conversation, break all the sandstone that's blocking your path here, and then in this corner back here, you're going to find some more supplies. So break the sandstone here and here, and you'll find 1 rope, 1 timber stack, and 1 plank. From there, we're going to turn around and come down this little path here, and you're going to find a couple more items, which will be another plank and another rope. With that, we're going to turn around, and now we're going to repair this bridge. Thankfully, this bridge only requires 1 plank. So go ahead and drop 1 of your planks there and proceed across. Once you've made your way across the bridge, you're going to pick up another timber stack right here in front of these barrels, and you're going to pick up another plank right here along this path. Go ahead and move forward here, and you're going to repair this next bridge. And this is one of the larger bridges, so it's going to take 1 of each of those 3 resources, the plank, timber stack, and rope. From there, proceed forward, and we're going to repair this next bridge here as well. Same process, each one of the 3 items. Now move across this bridge, and now we're on our next rooftop. Moving over here, you're going to find another timber stack right here in front of this next ramp that we're going to break to head down. However, before you hit this with your pickaxe and head down, I know you're probably going to want to check out this area back here. Right here, there's going to be swirling sands that you cannot pass yet, and then over here, it's going to be blocked by some rank rotting fruit. You don't have the watering can upgrade to get through that yet, so just don't worry about that, but these monkeys will be very important later. So we're going to turn around here, and as stated, we are going to break this ramp so we can head down into the South Market. Now, as soon as you get down here, you're going to have another conversation with Aladdin, and he's going to tell you about the market stall repair kits, and he's going to finally give you rose water. Once you have the rose water, go into your inventory and use it, and it will upgrade your watering can, and you can now remove the rotten fruit piles. So from here, we're going to turn around and go back up the ramp, and we're going to remove those fruit piles that were blocking us from the monkeys. Once you get the fruit piles out of the way, there's going to be a big swirling sandstorm here, so you will not be able to pass here, but there will be some sandstone here you can break. And after you break the sandstone, you're going to find your first golden banana. That is a very important item, and you're going to need a total of 3 of them, so just keep in mind you already have the first. Now that we've got our golden banana, we're going to go ahead and double back, and we're going to head back down this ramp. Once we're down here, we're going to take a sharp right and turn around up by this wall. There's going to be another stack of timber right here in this corner. From here, we will make our way over to this staircase, and you're going to see another rotten pile of fruit here. Go ahead and melt that away with your watering can, and you will find 1 rope on the ground here and a plank leaning up against the wall here. Once you have your items from this little corner here, we're going to make our way over to these swirling tornadoes right here. There's going to be 2 tornadoes blocking your path. Go ahead and squeeze past those. You're going to melt some fruit here. No items there, but over here on this side, you're going to find your first bolts of silk and another rope. Now that you have these items, we're going to turn around and head towards the other swirling tornadoes. Be sure to avoid them, of course, as you make your way back into this little pocket. Here, you're going to pick up another bolt of silk and another plank. You will have to dig the plank up though. From here, be sure to stick to this wall because there's 3 more items you're going to be able to grab. And if you're up against the wall, the tornadoes won't get you. Here we're going to find a rope, here we're going to find another timber stack, and here we're going to dig up another plank. So there are 5 items in total here. 2 back here in this little pocket, then a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th. Once you have all 5 of the items from this little area, avoid the tornadoes and make your way back into the main South Marketplace. At this point, the only thing you should still need for Aladdin's current quest would be 1 more bolt of silk. So we're going to make our way over here to this staircase, and we're going to use the planks we found to repair this ramp. Now we're going to make our way up here, we're going to find the bolt of silk we were missing, and we're going to also pick up some rope. Now that you have everything you need for Aladdin's current quest, come down here. He should be right here by this table. If he's not, he'll be somewhere in the area. Go ahead and speak to Aladdin, and he's going to ask you to craft these stall repair kits. You can swing right over to this crafting bench right here, conveniently located for you, and build your 3 stall repair kits. Now that you have your repair kits, you're going to visit each one of these broken stalls and fix them. Same way you fix the ramps, you just put the repair kit into the little slot, and then boom, it'll have a little cutscene and the stall will be repaired. You'll also get like a little burlap sack with some goodies, some star coins, an apple, and a cooked meal. So yeah, there's 1 stall to repair here. There's 1 right across from it here, and then the other one is back here by the ramp that we use to access this area. Once you've repaired all 3 stalls, go back and speak to Aladdin once again. Speaking to Aladdin with all 3 stalls repaired, he will say that while you worked to fix the stalls, he was able to find a clue to stop the chaotic swirling sand tornadoes. Unfortunately, neither us nor Aladdin are smart enough to properly decipher this clue, so now we have to go take it to Jasmine, who is much more well-studied than the 2 of us. Thankfully, Jasmine should also be in this marketplace. You should be able to find her like right here. At this point, you're going to give Jasmine this necklace that Aladdin found, and she's going to point out that it's missing some special gemstones. And with that, we start the monkey business side quest, and we're going to make our way up this ramp once more, and we're now going to go try to talk to the monkeys. Now, the monkeys are all over here. You can see the gemstones you need, but they're not willing to give them to you. So speak to the monkeys. They'll make some monkey noises like, woo, 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 woo. And then you're going to turn around, and Aladdin's going to be standing right here. Now, you're going to have a conversation with Aladdin, and he's a bit of a monkey expert thanks to his history with Abu. And at this point, he tells you that the monkeys like to barter, and that if we clean up the marketplace, we'll likely find something that they like better than the gemstones. Of course, that's going to be the 3 gold bananas, and we already have the first. So from here, we're gonna make our way back down the ramp, and now we're gonna use our pickaxe to open this door here. So just like the other one that was barred, this is actually the one that was on the opposite side. We're gonna use our pickaxe to break the bar on this door, and then we can move straight through this little alleyway, and we'll be back in the North Market area. Of course, there's like a giant swirling sand tornado here, not for me right now, but for you, yes. Go ahead and break any of the sandstone columns in this area that you have not broken yet before proceeding through this little fountain area. Now, in this little fountain area, you're gonna break some more sandstone and find your second golden banana. And it's pretty much gonna be like right here where I'm standing. There's like a row of sandstone. The banana's gonna be right here in the curve, the apex of this curve here. Now that we have our second banana, we're gonna make our way back into the artisan district, which is connected to the main fountain here. So we're gonna go through this little doorway, and we're gonna go up these stairs. Now, this was previously blocked off by sandstone, but we can go ahead and break that now, and we can take a left. We'll go through this doorway, and right here is where you're gonna find the 3rd golden banana. Or, well, realistically, it's more like here. The 3rd golden banana is like right here by this tree. I mean, it'll be super easy for you to see once you're up here on this ledge. All right, now that you have all 3 golden bananas, we're gonna dip out of this zone and go back to the monkeys. So we're gonna go through this big doorway here, leaving the artisan district. We're gonna take a right and go to the center market where the big tornado is. And now we're gonna go over to these double doors. So yeah, this door here, and then go through this door here, and you are now back in the south market. From here, just go up this little ramp, take a ride, go into the cut here, and speak once again to the monkeys. Now that you have all 3 golden bananas, they will happily trade you the gemstones in exchange for the bananas. With your mythical gemstones in hand, just turn around, and Aladdin is going to be right here behind you. Go ahead and have a conversation with him, and he's going to set the gemstones into the necklace and give it back to you. Once he gives you the necklace, go into your wardrobe and equip it to your avatar. Now that you got your magical necklace, I'm sure you're just dying to check it out or try it out. So let's move through this swirling sand right in front of us. Now here you're gonna find another pile of timber and another stack of silk. And then also for the first time, you're gonna find a book. Go ahead and pick up that book, and it's going to initiate the next phase of the quest. So we're going to come out of the swirling sands, and Aladdin should be coming down here into the south market. If he's not here yet, just wait for him. I mean, or you can just talk to him up there. Either way, the next quest is to talk to Aladdin once you find the book. For me, I think he ran right over here. Speak to Aladdin, tell him you found the book, and he's going to recommend giving it to Jasmine because she's the smart one out of the 3 of us. From here, we're going to head back to the center market. That's where we're going to find Jasmine. So go through the big double doors, right? Go this way. You're going to see the big swirling tornado. And right about here, you're going to run into Jasmine. Once you reach Jasmine, go ahead and hand over the ancient tome. And she's going to mention that we need to build an alchemy table. But first, she's going to ask you to speak to Aladdin once again. But before we speak to Aladdin, we're going to go on a very short little side quest. Now that we've got the necklace, there's some swirling sands we can pass through to collect some more items to repair more of the stalls. We're going to make our way back to the south alley. So we're heading way to the back of the realm here, and you're going to see like this cart with the dirt spilled over. There's going to be this rounded column here, and right here, you're going to see swirling sand that was previously blocking your way. Step through the sand with your necklace on, and you're going to pick up another pile of timber and another rope. Now that we got those much needed items, we're going to return and speak to Aladdin. Just go back the same way you came, go down through here to the central market, right where the big swirling tornado is, and you should find Aladdin right next to where Jasmine was. Go ahead and speak to Aladdin, and he's going to tell you to make the alchemy table, you're going to need to find a cauldron, a crucible, and a base for the alchemy table. He'll also remind you to keep the amulet on, as it's going to come in necessary for this next next step, and he will provide you with a hint mentioning that the pieces probably wound up outside the walls of Agrabah. Lastly, he states once you find all 3 items, meet him back in the Artisan District. Now, we're not going to depart the city just yet. Right here next to us, you see this staircase? We're going to head up this little staircase here, and there's going to be another big swirling sand situation happening. Go ahead and walk through that swirling sand, and you're going to pick up another batch of silk, and you're going to get a green chest that has a really nice tree planter inside of it. Now, of course, this is beside the monkeys, so if you grabbed this earlier, don't worry about this. I just saved it for now because I didn't want to make it too confusing, and it's kind of closer to this side of things. So now that we have that, we're going to head down the stairs here, and we're going to make our way towards the front gate. Now, if you haven't broken the sandstone here yet, go ahead and do that as you make your way towards the exit. Now, we're right at the exit, but we're not going to go out just yet. Take a look to your left here, right here in this corner by the main entrance. You're going to find another set of sandstone, and within it, you're going to find another pile of timber. And with that, we're finally ready to head outside. First thing you're gonna do is take a right. As soon as you come out the gate, you know, your gate's here. Oh, look at that giant Mickey cloud. That's fun. You're gonna take a right here. And right here in front of these bushes, you're gonna see another set of sandstones. Go ahead and break those, and that's gonna give you the Alchemy Table Crucible. Now, while you're here, you'll probably notice a big gold circle in the sand or water or whatever you want to call this, the quicksand. While we're here, go ahead and fish up that spot, and that's going to give you your first mysterious ancient key, the green key. Or I did talk to some people and they said the colors were different for them, so maybe it'll be a different color key. For me, it was the green key. Maybe it'll be something different for you. I don't know, but there is a key here. With your first key in hand, go ahead and come over here, and there's going to be a big swirling sand wall blocking your path, but you have your necklace on, so it's no big deal. Head through the swirling sand, you're gonna break more sandstone here, and you're gonna get the cauldron, and then break some more sandstone right here, and you're gonna get the table base. With all of these items in hand, we are ready to return to the Artisan District and speak to Aladdin. So let's make our way back. So again, to get to the Artisan District, you go through the main gate here, you go past the giant swirling disaster, and you keep going. You'll see the ramp here. Take a left at the ramp, and you're going to see the little hammer icon sign by the doorway. So head into the Artisan District, and now you're going to place all 3 pieces that you just found. Head over here, you're going to see these 2 braziers and like a gold plate on the ground. Interact with it, and you'll be able to put all 3 of those key items you just got into that little interaction box, and when you exit out, the alchemy table will be here. Unfortunately, it's not quite ready to use yet. After building the alchemy table, Aladdin should be right about here. Go ahead and have a conversation with Aladdin, and he's going to tell you you need fuel and coal to get the alchemy table working. He gives you a clue here stating that stalls with yellow awnings usually stock supplies that alchemists used, and mentions that you can grab fuel from fire pits. So from here, the first thing we're going to grab is charcoal. If you come over here and interact with this fireplace right here, a piece of charcoal will come flying out, pick it up off the ground, and you got your first one. From there, we're going to go to another fire pit, and it's right behind this ramp, so just come right over here by this door and interact with that one, and you'll have your second piece of charcoal. Now all we have left to grab is the fuel, and that's pretty easy to get. So here's the exit to the Artisan District. We're going to go through this big door here, and we're going to take a right and go into the central market where the giant swirling sand is. We're going to go around the swirling sand, and over here you're going to see this stall with all this black gunk on it, and there should be some sparkles. Interact with this, and 2 bottles of fuel will come flying out. Pick up both of those bottles. Now you have everything you need. Simply turn around, head back to the Artisan District, noted by this little hammer here, and now you're going to go over to your alchemy table and interact with each of the braziers. So you have this one here on the left, interact with it, put in 1 charcoal, 1 fuel, then come over here to the one on the right, do the same thing, and boom, they'll both be lit. And now the alchemy table is functional. With that, simply turn around and have a conversation with Aladdin, and then he'll be like, you know, great job. Now talk to Jasmine about the ancient tome. Now you're gonna come over here, and she's literally right behind him, so go ahead and talk to Jasmine next. At this point, Jasmine's gonna tell you that the next thing we're gonna need is a lamp, which thankfully can be crafted with gold shards, and you should have plenty of those now because you get them from breaking the sandstone. Though before you can craft the lamp, you will need the lamp mold, which Jasmine specifies is located in the artisan district where you are right now, but it's buried in the sand. So once you speak to Jasmine, simply turn around, and for me, the lamp was buried right here. So very easy to find, just dug it up out of the ground here, and then simply make your way over to the crafting bench right in front of you and head over to functional items. That's where you're gonna find the lamp and craft the lamp. With your lamp in hand, simply turn around and speak to Jasmine once more, and now she's gonna tell you you need to enchant the lamp. And for that, you'll need to talk to Aladdin. Thankfully, Aladdin is still right here in the Artisan District, so simply head right over here and speak to Aladdin, and he's going to talk to you about his 3 wishes. We're going to be looking for wish magic, which is what we need to enchant the lamp, and these magical orbs of energy are directly tied to the 3 wishes Aladdin made with Genie. Once you speak with Aladdin, it's time to tackle the 3 wishes portion of the quest. We're going to head out this main door here, and we're going to go through the central market and go back out the front gate. We are once again going fishing in the little oasis pond over here, or the quicksand, or whatever you want to call it. So there's like 4 or 5 little fishing spots. Clear all of them because you're also going to get a material that you need. It's like a clay material. And then in the very last one for me, that's the one that had the magic orb, or the wish magic orb. With your first of the 3 wish orbs, you're going to head back into Agrabah, and you're going to see Jasmine right here in the central marketplace. Go ahead and speak to Jasmine about Aladdin's second wish. Upon speaking to Jasmine, she's going to ask you to help finish the fountain located in the Agrabah Marketplace. But for that, you're going to need to craft gold pipes. Fortunately, that also uses the gold from the sandstone we've been breaking. So we're going to head past the giant tornado, we're going to go back into the artisan district, and we're going to head over to the crafting table. Once again, under functional items, you will find fountain pipes. Go ahead and craft those. It's going to take the 3 quicksand mud that you just collected and 40 of your gold shards. Once you have your gold pipes, just head through this doorway right here where the fountain is. Okay, it's connected. It's right beside the crafting station, so hard to miss. We're going to come down here, and you're going to need to place your pipes right about here. Now, once you've placed the gold pipes, you're going to start turning these little water routing systems in the right direction. So just to give you an idea of where they need to go, first one goes straight, of course. We're going to go this way. This one, very obviously a corner piece. This one back here looks like it has a lot of options, but you're going to want to go up and right with it like that. And then we have 2 left. There's this one right here that's at the top right of the fountain. Make sure you make like a backwards L. This one can actually go a couple of ways, but it will not work if you have it like this. It's not going to work like that. You need to have it like this. So a backwards L. One last piece here, which is this one. And this one's pretty easy. It just needs to go straight. Once you get all of these turned in the proper order, you will get the blue wish orb, our second of the 3 orbs. But that's not all. Located on the ground right here, you will find the next of the mysterious ancient keys. This one should be the blue key. Now that we have 2 of the ancient keys and 2 of our orbs, we're going to talk to Jasmine once more. She should be right here in the area as she attends you while you fix the fountain. So go ahead and speak to Jasmine about Aladdin's 3rd wish. Upon speaking with her, she'll bring up the wish that Aladdin made to set Genie free, and the fireworks and the view of Agrabah. So she says that you'll probably find the last orb in a location that has a good view of the palace and of Agrabah, which of course would be where you met Aladdin in the realm. Now, getting back there is rather easy. We're gonna go right here into the main marketplace where you have the big swirling tornado, and we're gonna come down here going straight towards this ramp, the one that we went up to way earlier. So Artisan District's right here, ramp right here. So we're going to go up the ramp, then we're going to take a right, go across the bridge here, and we're going to go across a second bridge, and boom, we are now right where we need to be. Come right back here, and you're going to see these monochromatic sparkles right here. Interact with the sparkles, and you will get the 3rd wish orb. With that, it is now time to head to our alchemy table to combine all these wish orbs. We'll take the same path we took to get here. So come down this way, cross the 2 bridges. So bridge 1, almost there, bridge 2, take a left, go down the ramp, take a right into the Artisan District, and boom, alchemy table right here. So go ahead and go into the alchemy table, and it should just come up as a quest item. Go ahead and craft the lamp enchantment. And this is where the fun begins. Now you're gonna bring the enchanted lamp to Jasmine, who is now in the Central Marketplace. Again, Central Marketplace is the one with the giant tornado. So we're gonna exit the Artisan District. We're gonna take a right. We're gonna head past the giant tornado, and Jasmine should be right about here. Speak to Jasmine, and you're gonna get this really cool cutscene where you're using the lamp to like absorb the wind tornado. It is so cool. I love this cutscene so much. Upon using the lamp, you will also notice that all the wind tornadoes dissipate, all of the wind barriers, everything breaks down, and Magic Carpet comes crashing to the ground. So at this point, you're gonna turn and just interact with Magic Carpet, and then you're gonna get another awesome cutscene. This cutscene is gonna have you and Aladdin fly up to the peak of this huge obelisk, and unfortunately, I cannot go up there in the realm anymore because it's like a one-time deal, like story thing, so I'll have to play footage from my stream to show you where to get the next key and how to progress through this portion of it. All right, we are now at the top of the obelisk. First thing you're gonna do is pick up the plank that greets you right here. Then we're gonna break this sandstone, and before you repair this bridge and head down there, be sure to break this red stone connected to the obelisk here. I did not do that until a bit later, but you can do that now with your pickaxe. Once you've broken the first stone, use your plank to repair the bridge here. Head down, break the sandstone, pick up the next plank, repair the next bridge, fish in the quicksand to pull up the next bridge to cross. Once you've fished it up, be sure to go ahead and head left and break this yellow stone. Now go back and cross the bridge that you raised up. Use your pickaxe to create a downward slope, and at this point, you're gonna meet a monkey with a plank. He doesn't want to give you the plank unless you give him a golden banana, so we'll come back to him in just a minute. From here, we're going to push down this plank, head up to our next little island here, break some sandstone, picking up some items, push this barrel, break a little bit more, and now we'll destroy the blue stone here. That's our third one. Now we'll go back, visit the monkey, and he will give us a plank in exchange for the gold banana. Now, if for some weird reason the gold banana didn't appear for you, don't worry. It didn't appear for me at first either. I had to go back to the island after breaking the sandstone, and then it was there. Then I was able to go to the monkey. But yeah, if you broke all that sandstone and you did not get the gold banana, just turn around and go back to that spot. Now the monkey's gonna give you the plank that you need to access the final stone. Go ahead and place the plank here, break the teal stone, and you get another amazing cutscene. After your cutscene, you're gonna be right back down here in the central market, but without any big tornadoes or chaos. So from here, you're gonna talk to both Aladdin and Jasmine, finish up their dialogue options, and walk right over here, and on the ground beside the giant obelisk, you're gonna find your third ancient key, the red key. And it should be right here. If it's not right here, just search around this giant pillar or obelisk. You should be able to find the key somewhere right around this area. And now it's time to get the final key. So we're gonna go use all the resources we have left over to make more stall repair kits. We need a total of 3 more. So head over here to the crafting bench and go ahead and whip up 3 more stall repair kits. From here, you're going to exit out the main gate for the Artisan District, and right over here, you're going to see your first stall to repair. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and get that one up in shape. Now turn around, and our next stall to repair is going to be right here by the big double doors. So go ahead and repair that stall next. And the last stall is going to be right beside the one that you got the fuel from earlier. This one with the black jars here. The stall to the right of it is the third and final stall to repair. Once you repair this final stall, you will get the 4th key, the golden ancient key, or yellow, or whatever color it might be. Now that you have all 4 of your keys, simply bring them over here to this very sturdy looking door right by the giant obelisk and insert all 4 of your keys, and then you're gonna get a little treasure chest to pop out and some little items. Pick those up and claim your reward. I won't spoil what it is. It's a pretty cute little item. I mean, I wish it was something a little bit better for all the effort, but hey, you know, I like the little hidden quests, so it was fun. Now, there is one last thing we need to do before we leave this area, because I don't think I brought you guys back over here, but when we first came into the Agrabah Marketplace and we went up this ramp, there was some sandstone here blocking this little room with the green treasure. Go ahead and break that so you can access that treasure as well. And that's going to grant you access to the golden ceiling lamp, which is a pretty cool little item. And with that, we are finally done. You are free to head back to the valley and place Jasmine and Aladdin's home, bringing them into your valley as the newest additions to our growing valley family. I really enjoyed this realm. I thought it was super fun. Really like the stealth mechanics. I love the puzzle solving. I love the keys, and I just love the way they built this whole realm. This one was huge. I feel like players could have used a map on this when it was so big, but hopefully you found the video very helpful. While we're on that topic, if you did find today's video helpful, informative, or simply entertaining, please do me a very big favor and press that like button. Also, consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to catch more of my content or catch my playthroughs of Disney Dreamlight Valley live, you can find me Monday through Friday on Twitch. Links to both my Twitch channel and Discord server can be found in the video description down below. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you enjoy the Tales of Agrabah update.